Hello everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. Today we are finally back with another Sims 4 speed build, and we are building in the brand new world of Ravenwood, which we got with the most recent expansion pack, the Sims 4 Life and Death. I almost wanted to say Get to Life for some reason. Anyway, and we are building a smaller family home today. Now, I know it has been a little bit, it's been I think a little bit over 2 weeks since my last build, and there are some reasons for that I do want to get into really quickly before I start talking about the build. And one, it is because after one of the updates, or after the most recent base game update, Tool and Better Build By were pretty much broken. It was I think there was like a small problem with like the user interface in build mode, and then I pretty much just lost all motivation to build at that point, because those mods are my saving grace pretty much for playing The Sims, especially building in The Sims. Like I literally can't build without them. I am blind. I mean, I could technically, but like I could probably live without Better Build By, but without Tool, it just makes my life literally unlivable. But so I just decided to wait and be patient until Twisted Mexi put out the new updates for those mods, and then I got back to building. And I did have a build that I was originally going to post before Life and Death actually came out, but yeah, the mod broke, so I was not in the headspace for building, and I'm honestly not even sure if I'm in the mood to post that build. It's not bad or anything, but it feels just like a little bit outdated since it was for like the Halloween fall time. I mean, it's still fall technically, but it was definitely more Halloween inspired. It was like a spellcaster house, but I don't know. If you guys still want to see it, let me know, and I'll work on finishing it and then uploading it to the channel. But I do actually want to talk about what I am here building today, and that is this. I'm not even sure what to specifically name this build. I'll probably just like under the channel be like Life and Death House or something, but I do know that this pack's build style, well, one of the build styles at least for exterior, is called Romanian Revival, and I have never heard of that aesthetic or build style before, so this is actually something completely new to me. So I do apologize if any of this looks not authentic, because one, it's probably not, but two, I just don't I'm not familiar with this build style at all, so I do apologize for that, but I still think it looks like an acceptable house in the end, regardless of build style. But I did, however, get a reference image from Pinterest, and I will do my best to put that image up somewhere in one of the corners if I can remember to, or if I saved it to Pinterest. I think I did, but time will tell. But yes, this is a house, a family house in the style of Romanian Revival. And I think it's, it's pretty good. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and I did cut out the bathrooms for this build, mainly just because it's a long video already. Like, it's not my longest video by far, but it is like 30 minutes, and I don't know, that's still kind of long for a speed build if you ask me, and it's only a 2-bedroom house, I think. Well, it might be 3 bedrooms, I think. I don't know. I finished building this yesterday. I should know, but I don't. I have literally been playing The Sims 4 all day. It is, what time is it right now? It's 1:18 a.m. So sorry if this voiceover sounds a little bit ridiculous, wacky. It's probably because I'm a little bit sleep deprived, but I'm working through it. But anyways, yeah, this house has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, kitchen, a little greenhouse on the side, and it is built in this lot. I can't read that, but it's built on like one of the 30 by 20 lots. I think it's in like the square, or like the town square center of one of the neighborhoods. I think it's like Crow's Crest or Crow's something, but it's like one of the like it's the neighborhood with like all the, what is it called? Like all of the town events take place there. I can't talk right now. I'm so sorry. I probably should have waited to do this voiceover, but I really wanted to get a video out, so here I am. But yeah, we spent a lot of time on the exterior. As you can see, we are already like 5 minutes into the video, and I'm still figuring out the entire, not the shape. I pretty much got the shape down, but I'm still doing a lot of work on the exterior, and I actually ended up doing the landscaping first as well, like after I finish out laying out the exterior and figuring out where I wanted the windows to go, and I think I do the floor plan first real quick too. But I do end up doing the landscaping first instead of last, which is a little bit different for me at least. But honestly, I was kind of excited to look at what we got in live edit and debug for this pack, and I'm gonna say I'm a little bit disappointed. Just a tad, because we didn't really get like too much. We didn't really get any like new plants like in without cheats at all, so that was, you know, a little bit of a disappointment for me personally. But nonetheless, I still think the landscaping looks really good. This town or world is permanently autumnal, which is definitely a choice. I don't really think I have any like deep thoughts about that personally. Like, I know some people were kind of up in arms on Twitter about it, or like not snowing in this town, and I can definitely like see where they're coming from. However, there were also some people like harassing sim gurus, which is a little bit buck wild if you ask me. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have too many thoughts about it. However, when it came to landscaping, it was just a little bit of a challenge because I did like want it to fit in the world. Obviously, whenever I build in a world, I always want the build to like fit into the world. It doesn't have to be seamless, but I do want like the landscaping and the plants and all that to look like it fits in the world. And there just wasn't a lot of that in this pack. And a lot of the trees, or a couple of trees that we did get, were like ridiculously large. And honestly, I can't even remember if I used them or not. I don't really think I did. But I do have a build coming out pretty soon that I'm still working on. It's actually kind of part of my gameplay. I'm currently playing with this. That's why I have been up all day, or not all day, but that's what I've been up to all day is playing with those Sims and trying to get enough money to do their house, because I want to play in the world without cheats at least. So I'm trying to get money to actually finish furnishing that house. But anyway, today's build. I did use a lot of things for Life of Death. I'm not sure if I use every single item, but I try to use as much Life and Death as I possibly could, and I tried to limit packs. That being said, I don't think I was necessarily successful, but I didn't. I was definitely more mindful with this build as to how many packs I was using, because I wanted this to be a house that maybe you just got the Life and Death expansion pack and you wanted to you know, play the game, but you don't necessarily care about building. Oh, also, this is not budget friendly by any means. Also apologize, but a lot of things in this pack are kind of like, I don't want to say ridiculously expensive, but a lot of things in this pack are quite expensive. So I don't know, it'd definitely be a challenge to use this pack for a budget friendly mindset, I guess, at least in my style, because I like to clutter things up and all that. But let me know if you guys want to see that, because I can definitely try. But it would definitely be a little bit of a challenge, because yeah, so many things in this pack are quite expensive. But now let me talk about what I'm actually doing in the build, because I've completely neglected that. I pretty much finished the entire floor plan, the exterior layout. Right now I am just working on the landscaping. Yeah, 10 minutes in and we are working on landscaping, guys. I know. It's something. But anyways, yeah, we're working on the landscaping now. Yeah, so you'll see that I use like a lot of base game landscaping for this guy, and that's kind of unfortunate because some of the things that we got in the pack were like basically base game like recolors in some cases, which is, you know, a little bit disappointing. But It's fine. I lived with it. So I'm just going around. I do like these pink flowers and grass patches though. Those are very, very beautiful. I use those in like a couple spots. And I think we also got like some pink like lavender looking flowers as well. And I used those near the front of the build. But this was all in all just a very strange build for me to do because this it was just so different. I've never really done something in this style before. I will say that this pack does pair, at least build-wise, this pack pairs with a couple packs kind of unexpectedly. The first one is the Castle Estate Kit. It actually, like, I feel like this would be a great pack to build a castle in. Like, I really want to build a castle now after getting this pack, and I already have the Castle Estate Kit, but yeah, I think it would pair really well with that that pack. And also surprisingly, the Romantic Garden stuff pack I thought went really well. Specifically like the exterior statues. I don't know, I just felt like for gardens, for homes like these, that pack would just do really well. So you'll see me use like a couple statues near the end of this pool here that I'm finally getting to. But yeah, this was those were just a couple packs that I thought it would this meshed well with. But as far as other packs, nothing that I really noticed as of late. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of speeding through this build a little bit. I really wanted to get this build done because I really wanted to get something with the new pack out as soon as possible. I still had fun, don't worry, and this house is still like fully, I don't want to say fully functional. It should be. I didn't playtest this build, full warning there. But it should be fully functional. I don't think I'd place anything anywhere that should be problematic. But definitely let me know if you do decide to download this build and you notice any problems, because I want to get those fixed and re-uploaded to the gallery as soon as I can. One thing that you'll see me use quite often in this build are the new like dead bushes, which are pretty much like a recolor of the base game bushes that we have. They're just like kind of dead, and I don't know how I feel about those, honestly. I like kind of wish that we got something like a new like mesh of flower bush, whatever you want to call it, instead of just like a base game one. Like, yes, I feel like it does like blend in well with the base game bushes if you want to like use those together, but I don't know, I feel like it wouldn't really make sense because one of them is alive and one of them is dead, and I don't know. But I did use them here just to use the, and I do feel like they went pretty well with like the build, but I don't know how much use I'm gonna get out of those. But anyway, just enough talking about bushes. Right now I am decorating this like side this side yard space, which has the pool and some not living chairs. What are they called? I want to call them the lounge chairs. We have some lounge chairs, and here I am finally adding those statues. And you'll see that I actually made the pool like kind of dirty, with like a bunch of leaves in it, and that was because I was thinking, I don't know, like the house is kind of not run down but like older, and I don't really think the people that live here necessarily care about their pool that much, or maybe they just don't have time to clean it, so it's just gotten dirty over time. I thought that was like a nice touch, and I honestly don't think I've ever done that with a pool before, so that was nice. You'll see that I did add the woohoo blanket from Love Struck, along with a picnic basket from Cottage Living over there. That was mainly just to fill up space because I had a lot of like extra space in between the pool and the lounge chairs, and I did not know what to put there, so I just put a woohoo blanket, like a picnic blanket, I guess, for more PG. But definitely not like necessary to download the build. Like, don't feel like you're missing out on anything if you don't have Love Struck, because that was kind of just like something that I used to fill up the space, and I didn't really think too deeply into it. But now we're decorating this other side of the yard, and we have just like a nice little dining area with a grill, along with like some extra planter boxes and a telescope out here. One thing I did notice is that one of the builds, or one of the lots that I'm doing for my next build actually has like a telescope. It's not on the lot, but it's like really close. It's like right in front of the lot. So yeah, that was something interesting. I was not expecting that. Also, I did use the telescope from werewolves. I'm just realizing that now. I don't know why I did that. I should have just used the base game one, but I don't know. I feel like the one from werewolves, I guess, kind of went with the build, so I guess that's why I used it. But we are finally moving on into the interior now. Really quickly, I'm going to add this fireplace on the exterior because I realized, or not fireplace, this chimney on the exterior because I realized that I wanted a fireplace on the inside. So I had to, I don't know, just add that. I feel like it was a little bit more realistic and added a nice little touch to the exterior, so I went ahead and added that. But I am using this new fireplace that we got from the Life and Death expansion pack. And it's really tall. It's originally meant for like medium wall height, I believe. And yeah, I don't dislike it. It's definitely like something new, I suppose, but I do feel like my only complaint about this fireplace is that the insignia on like the upper half is like it has a skull. It's very deathly, which I get, you know, that's the whole theme of the pack. It just makes the fireplace a little bit less versatile, I suppose. So what you'll see me do now is add this painting that we got, or painting TV that we got from the Modern Lux kit, and I actually do the same thing in my next build that I'm building like right now, my current build, and that's just to add a TV to your the living space, and also to cover up that death like insignia, the skull, just because I don't dislike it, but I don't think it really like fit with what I was going for this build, at least. I do use a lot of Life and Death in here, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, I feel like I'll just get really sick of it really easily, and I'll probably be covering up that little skull quite often. But anyway, enough about the fireplace. You'll see that I used both the living chair and the new couch that we got from this pack in the living room, and right now I guess I'm moving on into the dining room. I use this nice new chandelier. I believe the dining table and the dining chairs that I use are from the new pack as well. I put this nice little family portrait in the hallway, and then you'll see me eventually add like a memorial stand. Yeah, here I am adding it now, with like a urn and like a hourglass, just like, I don't know, a nice little memorial for when your sim eventually passes away. But now I am moving on into the kitchen, and I do decide to use these this tile that we got from the Riviera Retreat kit. Again, another pack. I mean, I don't know. I guess I didn't really like limit packs as much, but I swear I tried. I really did try. But yeah, I'm using the new counters and cabinets. I don't really use the cabinets that much, but I am using the new counters that we got from the new pack. But yeah, it was a little bit tough to use the cabinets because we are on medium wall height on the downstairs, and I don't know, I just hate building kitchens with like super tall walls because the cabinets are kind of just like, it's like stressful to figure out where to put them. And honestly, this kitchen is like kind of a weird layout because it also leads into the greenhouse, and I don't know, I was like debating on putting the stove in a weird place, but I ended up on not doing it. But yeah, I do really like these countertops. They are very fancy, and like I've been hearing like a lot of other people who have been playing with the pack who got it early, it just contrasts with the pack very weird because we get like this really like kind of modern but fancy like build like furniture, and we also get like some more like I don't want to say necessarily run down, but in a sense run down, but also I don't know, more traditional pieces with this pack. And I don't know, it's very conflicting, very hard to use together sometimes, or kind of like in general, but I really wanted to use the new stuff, so I'm using it anyway. I'm cluttering up the kitchen, but honestly not too much. I kind of scaled back my kitchen clutter for this build in particular. I don't really know why. I think I do know why, mainly because I wanted to hurry up and get this build out, but yeah, I definitely did not clutter it as much as I normally do my kitchens, but I'm adding some pillows on this couch now for some extra pops of color, because the couch is honestly kind of plain, but it's a very good couch, don't get me wrong, but without like the pillows, I feel like it would just be very plain looking. But now I'm adding some extra clutter into this like little windowsill that we got. I really do love this window that has like the little, that's like three-dimensional, I guess. It's really, really nice. I do love it. But do you see it? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? If I put that in a castle, I don't feel like it'd be out of place. But yeah, some of these windows, I'm just like, I feel like I would not see them traditionally on like a house, or at least where I live, in the US. But you know, maybe it's the norm in Romania. I don't know. I've never been outside the US, unfortunately. But anyways, here I am now finally moving on into the greenhouse space, and this was basically just a room for me to use the new windows, which I do love. They are very, very pretty, very gorgeous. It's unfortunate that we didn't get a matching door to go with those windows, but I guess I'll live. But you'll see me in my next build that I should be uploading. I actually use a base game door, and I feel like it looks pretty well, but still, I am disappointed. I'm using all of the like fancier doors that we got from the new pack in this build, with like the little like gold trim. I can't tell you necessarily why I did that. I just thought it looked good, and I wanted to go all out for this guy, I guess, since I wasn't following a budget. But I will say I really do love the new wallpapers, or I guess they're not classified as wallpapers in the game. They're classified as paint, which is really fascinating to me. I feel like that's kind of like a missight or a misstep on the Sim team's part, or the Sims team part, but well, they look pretty, so I'll take what I can get. Also, we got like a bunch of new, not a bunch of new paintings, but we got one painting with a bunch of swatches on it, and that is the tarot card painting, which I absolutely love. I'm not really well versed in tarot, but I do love just like I don't know, I do love tarot, but I'm just not very into it. Sorry, my cat just banged against my door. Okay, anyway, yeah, I'm not very well versed in tarot, but I do, like, I'm fascinated by it. Like, it's so interesting to me. And we got a bunch of new artwork for it in The Sims, so I do love that. But yeah, now we are moving into the master bedroom. And I went for a red theme in here, which is kind of like, I don't know, my go-to now for master bedrooms. I've done it like quite a few times now, where like quite a few of my master bedrooms have been like red. I don't really know where I don't know where that comes from, but I don't know, red just seems like a very mature color. And we got a lot of red stuff in this pack, so I decided to go ahead and go for it. I also kind of like make it into like a half bedroom, half office type space. You'll see me like add this new desk that we got from the pack, which is it just gives very much, I want to say principle, but like I feel like that works for like, I don't know, any type of office space. But I thought it looked really well in here, so I decided to go ahead and use it. And in here we are using the second new bed that we got. This one is actually quite a bit cheaper by like, I think a couple thousand simoleons or so. And yeah, we kind of go for like a more beige brownish color scheme in here. I'm thinking, I didn't really go into too much thought about the Sims living here, but I was thinking that maybe it's like a set of parents, and then maybe grandparents, or the ghosts of the grandparent, or the ghosts of the parents' the grandparents' ghosts, I don't know. But yeah, I wasn't really like too sure if like they were ghosts or just elders, but I thought it'd be it's very like more mature, and just like it looks very elderly in here, so that's what I was thinking as far as that. And then for the other bedroom that we have going on, you'll see in the corner like the blue crow wallpaper that I have in there, that's going to be a toddler's room. And I'm just now realizing that I did not add a toddler potty, and I will do that before I upload it to the gallery. Thank God I haven't uploaded it to the gallery yet, because that would be such a disaster. Well, not like, it's not the worst thing in the world, like you can add one, but it's still like, I don't know, I would just feel so bad if I forgot to add one before uploading it. But you will see it in the screenshots, because I haven't taken those yet either. But yeah, I think I'm just like trying to figure out like what else I want to add. There was like, I don't know, there were times when I was building this where I was just like so conflicted on what I wanted to add, and like if I had too much open space in one area, which I don't think there's a lot of open space in here at all. It's definitely very much filled. Might not be as cluttered as most of my other builds, but it's definitely filled with furniture. Man, I'm just trying to figure out like what to add in this bedroom, because I don't really play with elders. I'm so sorry. Maybe after this pack it will get me more into elders, like having them start a will, I guess, is like another thing they can do. You can make a will at any age, or I don't think children can, but I think like from adult, maybe even teen on, you can make a will. But now that's just like another thing for my elders to do, so that's fun. Even though, I don't know, making a will isn't necessarily fun, but yeah, it's another thing for them to do, I suppose. But here I am doing the upstairs bathroom. I thought I cut out all the bathrooms, but I guess I forgot to cut this one out. Nothing too crazy in here, just me using, I think, everything new that we got in the pack, or almost everything, at least all the new like plumbing stuff. So we got a new sink, a new shower, and a new bathtub. And I will say that I really, really love the bathtub. It's like this like marble texture. It looks so pretty. And the shower is not bad either. I will say that the shower, I have seen like glitch out a little bit on the like flooring. It's like too low into the floor, I think. I don't know, but it does clip a little bit, which is a little bit weird. I hope they fix that. But yeah, I'm also using the same tile from the Riviera Retreat, just in a different swatch in there as well. But now we are moving on into the toddler bedroom. And this bedroom is honestly probably my favorite in the house. I don't know what it is about like kids' rooms, but I just have so much fun in here. I added, we got a new rocking chair in this pack, which I was not expecting at all. But I decided to put that in here. I thought that looked really nice. I also layer it with a pillow from the one of the rewards. I forget the first rewards that we got. The rewards ceremony? What is it called? It's like limited time thing. Yeah, but those are base game now. I might as well just call them base game pillows. And then I added the new stuffed animal, and it's like a Grim Reaper style, and that's pretty cute. I think I used, I can't remember which rug I used. None of the rugs that I was using were like fitting the way I wanted to, so I can't remember exactly which one I used. But I also used the dresser from Parenthood. I'm actually like terrified to go back and look at how many packs I use in this, because I swear I thought I was using base game as often as I could. But the more I look, the more I see how many packs I use, and it's kind of ridiculous. I think I even used University downstairs because I put a dry erase board. Man, I was wildin'. But anyway, we also put a dollhouse in here, the castle one, because I don't know, I just feel like this pack would fit so well with like a castle. And then now we are finally moving on to this little hallway space that leads onto the like upper balcony. And I'm really proud of this upper balcony. It was really hard to figure out what I wanted to put up here, but I think it looks so pretty up here regardless. I do kind of a similar thing in my next build, but it's different, you'll see. But yeah, it just looks really, really nice. And this is what I was seeing in a lot of Romanian revival like inspiration pictures, was just like upstairs balconies with like no walls. Like I mean, they're balconies, but they were also roofed. So yeah, I don't know, very interesting. And yeah, this is definitely a new style that I am kind of excited to like experiment with and like try things with now that we have all these different like items for it in the game. So it should be very, very interesting. But anyway, guys, we are finally reaching or nearing reaching the end of this build. So as usual, by the time this is uploaded, this will be available on the gallery under my gallery ID JayKenYT, spelled JayKenyT, and also under the hashtag with the same spelling. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Expect a new build fairly soon. I'm not exactly sure when, but it should be soon, within the next week or so. I should be getting used to the scheduling that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do at least one video every week, but I will not keep any promises because, I don't know, things come up, you know? But I do want to get these builds out for you because I do love building in this game, and now that my now that my mods are working, there should not be any like big time issues. So I should be back to regular scheduled programming. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's build, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.